Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be in the world. I would like to thank you for stopping by Healing Inner Child Wound Conversations with me. My name is Rita, or Zuri BB as my friends know me. Um, I was going to do a reading, but not right this second, but I put some cards for myself, but I know that you all are part of my collective. And these cards were unreal. The message was unreal. I normally don't use this deck on the channel anymore. This is the deck I used. I'm not using it anymore. But what I will say is that it told me why is blocking me. It told me it doesn't want me to realign with my body and soul. It wants me to remain confused. They know that I am abundant. Um, but despite every way to block me from getting to know myself, my higher self has been stepping in to give me what I need. Okay, this is falling out. I pulled this deck out because this deck is going to tell me the truth. It's a mess right here. I haven't even been here for the past couple of days because there's been a lot going on in my life in the 3D world. A lot of blessings, a lot of shakeups. It's just been a lot going on. And here it is. There's the devil energy and there is the tower. It's been a lot going on. I kid you not. Like I said, a lot of it's been good, but some of it has been more than a notion. I'm going to leave that there. Um, I'll look at it later. I don't know if it's right side up or upside down. However it falls, we'll take that as it comes. But what I will say, um, what is this? They're trying to keep us passive aggressive, and whatever we create, they want us to destroy it. Whatever action we take, they don't want it to be in action for us, whether we're in feminine energy or masculine energy. It's they're trying to attack us, but but keep going into meditation. Because you're healing. Whatever these things are that they are doing, you're being healed. And I'll put this. I didn't even keep adventure. Keep going forward towards your freedom, your independence. Keep rebelling. Keep doing it. Don't give up. What is this? I'm not supposed to be pulling no other card, but I will pull this one and then I'm done. Keep looking within. Keep seeking answers. Keep being aware. Trust. This is the Ace of Wands. Your creativity is coming. Oh my God. And you're learning. You are learning how to use your magic. Let me get back out of that though. I didn't, those are my first time looking at these cards over here. Those cards right here told me everything. Um, you need to, they're tapping in. What I've noticed is that I've been talking about our emotions. And it's been interesting as I've sporadically listened to the collective messengers. Everybody's talking about our emotions, whether they're trying to attack our emotions um, politically, because they're trying to do things to get certain members of the community to go out and to fight on others' behalf, and we're not doing it. They're trying to do they're trying to get you to react, trigger you emotionally so that you react a certain kind of way so that they can have a reason to do something towards you that's not going to be positive. You need to be aware of how people are trying to attack you emotionally, how to get you to respond in your emotions. They want you in your lower emotions. They don't want you resonating from a higher emotional space, because if you're in that higher emotional space, they can't trigger you the way that they want to. What's on? I haven't cut the deck yet, but what's on the bottom here? Look at that. Oh, my deck is upside down. We're going to avoid, even though they want us to have a tower moment, we're going to avoid that tower moment. We're going to avoid it. Whatever it is they're trying to do to us, if you resonate from your higher emotional space, you won't be triggered. You won't fall for the okey doke. You won't fall for the manipulation, because that's what they're doing. They're trying to manipulate us emotionally. A lot of us have shut our emotions down towards them, and they know this. So they're doing all kind of things to get us to react emotionally. A lot of us are learning how to manipulate, whether it be our finances on the earthly plane, or this just something on the earthly plane. You're learning how to use what you have on the earthly plane. You're learning how to do it. You're learning how to maneuver things, and they don't like it. Oh, wait a minute. There's something on the bottom. They want you juggling. They want you juggling, but you're controlling your emotions, and you're going to be fine. You're controlling your emotions. Okay, let's look at this. This is in reverse. They're in this energy. This is not us. They're losing something. They're losing something because a cycle is ending. A cycle is ending. And guess what we're getting? We're getting this. Okay, let me turn this off. Can y'all see? I gotta find a even. No, I don't want that. But let's see. I don't know. It looks like a glare to me. Let me see something. See, this is them. They're trying to mess with stuff. I really don't care. You can do whatever you're gonna do. You can do whatever you're gonna do. You can't stop. You can't stop. You can't stop things. But I'll keep moving. I'm just not even. I'm not even for it today. A major cycle is ending. Now, I don't watch TV, but I was over at DM's house, and the news was on, and I didn't pay attention to a half of it, but there's some type of lunar eclipse happening, and it's happening in the middle of the night. I think I don't even remember. I don't know if it's the fourth. I don't know what day it is, because like I said, I wasn't really paying attention. I wasn't, but I heard lunar eclipse, and it's happening in the middle of the night. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but somebody out there may know. Now, I'm gonna pull some more cards. Um, what else do we need to know? And it's funny because all these reverse cards are coming up, and this deck was not in reverse. There's going to be victory. We're going to be victorious in whatever this is they're doing. We're the star seeds. We're going to be fine emotionally. We're going to be able to juggle our emotions. They're trying to mess up our happy home situation, but we're going to be victorious. I need to make more room. A lot of us need to go within. A lot of us need to go out into nature. That was what the cards underneath here told me. The message told me to do that. And it's a decent day. Yesterday was even better, but with what's going on in my life right now, I didn't get a chance to do that. And I don't know when I'm going to be able to do that. I'm not going to worry about it right now. Yeah, there were some things going on that were I would never talk about on this channel going on in my life. The attacks, but they don't get the final say. Um, like I said, a lot of you need to go out into hermit mode. Need to go on hermit mode. I'm going to. This is going to be a long 10 card spread. They don't want. They want to take back the control we have over our that we're gaining over our lives. But keep going toward your passions. Keep going toward your destiny. You're going to be victorious. But because it's an illusion, what they're doing is an illusion. They don't want you to trust your higher self. They want you to trust with your two eyes instead of using your third eye. They want you unbalanced. You're going to be victorious. Keep going within. Things are coming. Whatever it is that's supposed to be yours, it's coming. I just saw the Lover's card, but we're not doing that. Keep working on your pentacle. Whatever it is that you're working on, keep working on it. Keep being responsible. Keep it. Keep up that. Keep making your plans. Do not allow the illusion to make you think that you can't do it. It's a lot of reverse, and it's major things that they're trying to do to you, but a cycle is ending. A cycle is ending, but they're not giving up. This is what, when I look at this, what it looks like for me is they're losing whatever pentacle, whatever wealth, or whatever it is they have, because the cycle is ending. We're going to be victorious as the starseed children, and we're going to be able to balance our emotions. That's for us. For them, they're losing their happy home. They're losing control. They're not going to be balanced. They're trying to go within to see how they can mess with our pentacle. That's what I see. Now, what was this? They tried to block us from seeing, but it's not gonna. Right here is when they block our spiritual eyes. Our spiritual eyes are open. What else? They don't have any strength. They can't block them. I'm writing that down. See, I have not been in here for. If I told you what was going on in my life, you would never believe me. But the Most High has the final word. All right. They can no longer. Oh, my favorite pen is dying. No strength. Look at that. I know what it is. Okay. Anyway, let's keep going. I I I was going to clarify using my other deck. I'm going to pull from that deck as well, but I'm going to clarify using this deck. And I think I'm going to buy another copy of this deck. This deck. I love this deck. This deck has never lied to me. Never. And it's funny because on that other deck, that the one that's underneath here, when I was doing my own personal thing, a lot of cards were falling in reverse, and I don't have my cards in reverse. But what I will say, what happened the day before, which was interesting, I stepped in here because I had to come home for something. I don't remember what I did. But I stepped in here and I touched something, and that deck fell on the. It fell. I thought it fell on the floor, and I was like, "Oh my God!" But when it fell on the floor, it was in ground. It two cards popped up. I can't remember what they are, but they were good cards. And it's so interesting with me now picking the deck up. All the decks are the deck was weird. I think that was one of my ancestors doing that. I think they knew I was going to come back here and use that deck. I hadn't picked up that deck in a long time, in a minute. And I normally don't put it on the channel anymore because I use it for personal things. So the personal part y'all didn't see, so it doesn't bother me. But let's keep going. What I want to know is, let's clarify this Nine of Pentacles. We've been grounding ourselves, and grounding ourselves emotionally. By grounding ourselves emotionally, we're taking their pentacle away from them. Because if you remember what I say, what I've been saying, our emotions determine what comes on the earth for us. But they had figured out a way to divert when we use our emotions, they figured out a way to divert our emotions benefiting us and instead benefiting them. But we've been grounding ourselves emotionally, whether it's been spiritual baths or, clean, oh, I won't get into it. And a lot of us have been doing it in secrecy. And because we've been doing it in secrecy, they've been trying to do things to manipulate us. Can I have a card for, oh, there we go. By us grounding ourselves, it's allowing us to make the decisions for ourselves. And that's why this cycle is ending. This is major. We're putting a lot of things mentally, a lot of things that was affecting us mentally, we're putting those things to rest. Because when they mess with us emotionally, they can mess with us mentally, because they attack you mentally in order to make you think a certain way so they can get what you have emotionally. If you don't understand that, I'm sorry, but you need to understand that. I'm going to clarify it. It's happening quickly. The decisions that we are making for ourselves is affecting them in a very fast way. A lot of us have been walking away from a lot of things that were not emotionally healthy for us. A lot of us are tapping into our own magic because we've walked away from the magic they were doing to us. I'll leave it at that. All right, so 6 of Wands. Ancestors are giving us the victory because we've done those things that I just talked about. They are ending things so that they can rebirth them in another way for you as a starseed. A lot of us are learning how to regain our emotional you're not detached emotionally anymore. You're learning how to get emotionally. You're learning your emotions. Because it's like they did a switch, a destiny. They took our emotions and they gave us their negative emotions. But with this death and rebirth, they're getting their negative emotions back and we're getting back our emotions. And with us having this, when you have the positive emotions, then you can bring forth your own creations emotionally for you. You can bring it here to the earth. So, as an example, somebody did a destiny swap. They took your emotions. They gave you their emotions. A lot of them don't have emotions. They're horrible emotions. So they don't know how to create using their emotions. So they say, I want your emotions. And when they take your emotions, they take your gifts, because you need your gift to bring things emotionally to you. So you have their emotions, they have theirs. You start wishing, oh, I wish I could do ABC. I wish I could have a new job, an abundant job. They don't know how to do that, but they gave you, you have their negative emotions, but you have the switch, and you say that, they get your new job. I don't know if I'm explaining this in the way that y'all can get this, but they no longer can do that. They can't do that anymore. You've taken your emotions back, and you're sending them back. They don't have the strength. They can't block you anymore. They cannot block you. They cannot do that anymore. Wow. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, some cards fell on the floor. They did a little flip. They're in reverse. As the star seed, they knew they were blocked. They wanted to block you from your destiny. And they knew that they had the roll of the dice. They knew that you could give and receive, and they didn't want you to get or receive. They didn't want you to get anything. They were trying to block you from receiving your destiny. A lot of us knew that, but we didn't understand how they were able to do it. But now that we know, we're able to juggle our emotions, and they don't like that. 2288. I ain't even look at these numbers like that, but I saw that eight of wands, eight of baskets. Yeah. Let's keep going. It's a lot of cards. I'm going to use them. Because you're able to balance out your emotions and your pentacles, you're getting a new start. Remember, a cycle already has ended. You've mastered your emotions. You see that water back there. You're able to offer yourself the cup of emotions that you need, the basket of emotions that you need. These are your emotions. You're going to be able to have a new start using your emotions, not their emotions. You're going to be able to look at all of what's been done to you. You're going to have a lot of clarity on what has been done. And you're going to put a lot of things to rest. Whereas in the past, they were putting things, this was them putting things to rest for you, but now you can do it. And not only that, they're going to be in the Five of Swords. You're going to be able to do it. They would do it to be petty. They would do anything at any cost to get what you have. You're using that against them now. That can't make this up. Oh my God, look at that. 4 and 1. Thank you, ancestors. This is you now, because this was them. This is what they were doing to you. They were doing whatever they could do to steal your pentacle and to put you to rest. Oh my God. Okay. 4 wands, 4 sticks in reverse. A lot of us are gaining clarity that they turned our relationships or things that we loved, our harmony, our harmonious lives. We're clear on that they were doing this to us. We're balancing that out with the clarity as well. Now this is the king and mother of knives and father of knives. It's king and queen of swords. You're balancing things out, and a lot of times the king of swords is also a judge, the law. There's somebody like that, the court, lawyer. They're in that realm. They're understanding that they were bad players, bad masculines, or bad emperors. Let me just say it that way, because an emperor could be a feminine or a masculine. But this one is in the upright. He's understanding that there were bad seeds about. Um, reverse emperor. Can I have a card? Look at that. They they were messing up relationships. They were messing up families. They were fighting. There was a lot of competitions, a lot of abuse. And when I say abuse, abuse in all forms, whether it was physical, slapping, physical, sexual, competition, one upping people. There was a lot of that going on by a lot of these emperors. A lot of high priestesses. We knew this. And they knew that those people were unbalanced. It was a lot of unbalanced energy. Look at that. But we're moving away. We're moving away from that unbalanced energy because we knew we were around a lot of snakes. You see, he has that shank. I call it a shank because all these snakes. It's gonna be a lot of people getting cut out. A lot of people. A lot of people getting cut out because of the moon magic they were doing. So let me see. Dr. Grant, look at that. When you go out, go within, as the hermit going to hermit mode, you will be enlightened on more of what's been done to you. And not only be enlightened, you will be healed. You're going to be able to heal yourself. You're going to be given food, healthy, whatever it is that you need, so you can be in the upright, high vibrational mode. I'm going to pause this for a second. Okay, I'm going to keep it moving. Um, you all are making plans. I had to stop a minute because, like I said, in the 3D world for me, it's a lot going on, and I just knew I had a message there for me, something I needed to do. Um, you're being enlightened, and you're gonna be able to take action on some things. I'm gonna clarify the sun. Can I clarify the sun? Can I have a message? There's gonna be a lot of heartbreak for them, but you're gonna be shown how your heart was broken as well. And as petty as it can be, it's gonna be a dog pissing on a lot of graves. They don't care. Oh well, that's what you get. You're getting your gifts back. Um, daughter of corn. Look at that. A lot of you are moving back into your Empress energy because you're tuning back into your emotions. It's going to allow you to continue doing the work, your work for you, and that means healing. It's a lot of things that has to be healed because you're moving back into control. You're moving back into your confidence, and you're going to reconnect with the Most High. Not God, not Jesus, not the Lord, the Most High. That's what I wanted to say also. Earlier, I watched a video about that. Look those words up. The church has been lying. I talk about the church, how they've been pulling stuff. The Most High and God is not one and the same. Lord and God, Lord and the Most High is not one and the same. Jesus and the Most High are not one and the same. That's a man-made construct. But anyway, I want you to know that they no longer have the strength to block you. You know they no longer can do that. I'm gonna write it that way. They no longer they no longer have the strength to block you. All right. Um, where am I at? 30 minutes. Anything else you want to say? Justice. Justice. A lot of us are getting justice. And that's because we're reconnecting with who we're supposed to be. We're using our third eye. Anything else? We're releasing burdens. We will be celebrating soon. I'm going to end it. I was going to put the other deck out, but I'm going to leave this. I'm going to leave it just like this. I want to thank you for stopping by Healing Inner Child Wound Conversations with Z. I don't know when I'm going to be back. I know some things, like I said, some things going on for me in the real world, not the YouTube world, that I'm dealing with, and it'll be fine. I'm good. It's nothing bad. It's all gravy for me. So I'll be back. You all take care. Peace.